As you set sail across the seas of the Deadfire archipelago, the sequel to a legendary saga reveals itself as both an adventure and a journey of self-discovery. The gameplay in Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire is deep and tactical, offering a mix of real-time with pause combat that rewards strategic thinking. Visually, the game is stunning with lush environments and detailed character models that bring the world to life. The story is expansive, filled with political intrigue, gods, and personal quests that make every decision feel impactful. The world is a living, breathing entity, with weather effects and dynamic day-night cycles that enhance immersion. Exploring the rich and reactive world of Divinity Original Sin 2 feels like diving into a living, breathing novel where every choice has a consequence. The gameplay shines with its turn-based combat system, which allows for creative use of the environment and abilities, making each encounter unique. The graphics are vibrant and detailed, capturing everything from the lush forests to the dark, foreboding dungeons. The story is multifaceted, offering deep lore and complex characters, and the world is vast, filled with secrets, hidden paths, and diverse regions that make exploration a joy. In a land where the balance of power teeters on the edge, you step into a world where your choices can reshape the very fabric of society. Tyranny offers a unique twist on the RPG genre, where you play as an enforcer of a conquering empire. The gameplay focuses on real-time with pause combat and a strong narrative-driven experience, where your decisions have significant consequences. The graphics set the tone with a dark, oppressive atmosphere that mirrors the game's themes. The story is a gripping tale of power, corruption, and morality, set in a world that feels alive with its own history and politics. Venturing into dungeons with a comic book aesthetic, Battlechasers Night War combines turn-based combat with an engaging story and beautifully crafted environments. The gameplay is a blend of exploration, puzzle-solving, and strategic battles, with each character bringing unique abilities to the table. The art style is vibrant and colorful, making each location feel distinct and full of personality. The story takes inspiration from the original comic series, filled with adventure, mystery, and a touch of humor, set in a world that feels like it's straight out of a fantasy epic. Darkest Dungeon plunges you into the grim reality of a haunted estate where survival is uncertain, and madness lurks at every turn. The gameplay is brutally challenging, with turn-based combat that forces you to manage not just the physical health of your characters but their mental state as well. The graphics are dark and gritty, with a hand-drawn art style that perfectly captures the bleak atmosphere. The story is one of descent into madness, as you lead your band of adventurers deeper into the abyss, with the world around you becoming more twisted and nightmarish as you progress. Set against a backdrop of Norse mythology, the Banner Saga takes you on a journey across a frozen, dying world where your choices carry weight. The gameplay mixes tactical turn-based combat with a narrative that branches based on your decisions, making each playthrough unique. The art style is striking, with hand-drawn animations that evoke a sense of an epic ancient saga. The story is steeped in tragedy and heroism, with characters that you grow attached to as you lead them through a harsh and unforgiving landscape, where every decision can mean life or death. In a post-apocalyptic Colorado, Wasteland 3 offers a rich, tactical RPG experience where survival is as much about wits as it is about firepower. The gameplay features turn-based combat with a heavy emphasis on team management and resource allocation. Graphically, the game depicts a harsh, frozen wasteland filled with details that bring the world to life. The story is darkly humorous and filled with tough moral decisions, set in a world where your choices shape the fate of the communities you encounter. The world is vast, offering plenty of side quests and hidden secrets to discover. Torchlight 3 takes you back to a colorful fantasy world filled with dungeons to explore and hordes of enemies to defeat. The gameplay is fast-paced and action-oriented, with a focus on looting and character customization. The graphics are bright and vibrant, with a cartoonish style that makes the world feel lively and fun. The story is light, centered around the classic battle between good and evil, with plenty of quirky characters and humorous moments. The world is expansive, with various biomes to explore, each offering its own unique challenges and rewards. Stepping into a world of intrigue and mystery, Greedfall immerses you in a colonial fantasy setting where diplomacy, combat, and exploration are key. The gameplay offers a mix of action RPG mechanics with a focus on choice and consequence, allowing you to shape the story through your decisions. The graphics are rich and detailed, bringing the world to life with lush environments and elaborate costumes. The story is filled with political intrigue, ancient magic, and the clash of cultures, set in a world that feels alive with its own history and conflicts waiting to be unraveled. As you traverse the stars in search of a new home, The Outer Worlds presents a satirical take on corporate dystopia in a vibrant sci-fi setting. The gameplay combines first-person shooting with RPG elements, where your choices influence the story and the fate of entire colonies. The graphics are colorful and stylized, with a retro-futuristic aesthetic that sets it apart. The story is filled with dark humor, quirky characters, and moral dilemmas, set in a universe where your decisions matter. The world is richly detailed, with planets that offer diverse environments and plenty of secrets to uncover. In the vast and unforgiving wilderness of Pathfinder Kingmaker, your ability to lead is constantly tested as you carve out your own kingdom. The gameplay is a blend of classic isometric RPG mechanics with kingdom management, where your decisions shape the world around you. The graphics are detailed, with lush forests, ancient ruins, and sprawling cities that make the world feel alive. The story is deep and complex, filled with political intrigue, ancient mysteries, and personal quests. The world is vast, offering endless exploration opportunities with countless dungeons, quests, and companions to discover. Children of Morta takes you on a journey through a beautifully crafted world where family bonds are as strong as steel. The gameplay combines roguelite mechanics with a strong narrative, focusing on the Bergson family as they fight to protect their land. The graphics are stunning, with a pixel art style that brings every character and environment to life with incredible detail. The story is emotional and touching, centered around themes of family, sacrifice, and hope, set in a world that feels both fantastical and grounded in its portrayal of human relationships. In a relentless, ever-changing world, Dead Cells challenges you to master its fluid and fast-paced combat while navigating procedurally generated levels. The gameplay is tight and responsive, offering a mix of exploration, platforming, and combat, where each run feels fresh and challenging. The graphics are beautifully animated, with a vibrant pixel art style that makes each level and enemy stand out. The story is minimal but intriguing, told through environmental storytelling and subtle clues, set in a world that constantly shifts and evolves with each death and rebirth. Hades pulls you into the underworld with its fast-paced, hack-and-slash gameplay where dying is just another step in your journey. The gameplay is addictive, combining tight combat mechanics with a compelling narrative that unfolds as you make repeated attempts to escape. The graphics are stunning, with a vibrant, hand-drawn art style that brings the Greek mythological setting to life. The story is richly woven into the gameplay, offering deep character interactions and a fresh take on ancient myths. The world is dynamic, with each run offering new challenges, encounters, and revelations. In a world where words are your most powerful weapon, Disco Elysium offers a unique RPG experience where your choices and dialogue shape the story in profound ways. The gameplay is focused on exploration and dialogue, with an emphasis on character development and skill checks that influence the narrative. The graphics are gritty and atmospheric, with a painterly art style that suits the game's more tone. The story is complex and deeply philosophical, exploring themes of identity, society, and the human condition, set in a world that feels both surreal and grounded in its portrayal of a decaying city. On a farm that you inherited from your grandfather, Stardo Valley invites you to escape the hustle and bustle of modern life and reconnect with nature. The gameplay is a relaxing mix of farming, fishing, mining, and building relationships with the townsfolk, offering endless activities to engage in. The graphics are charming, with a nostalgic pixel art style that evokes a sense of simplicity and warmth. The story is lighthearted, centered around your journey to restore the farm and bring the community together, set in a world that feels peaceful and full of life. As a shopkeeper by day and a dungeon explorer by night, Moonlighter offers a unique blend of action RPG gameplay and business management. The gameplay is split between managing your shop, selling loot to customers, and diving into dungeons to gather more resources. The graphics are vibrant and colorful, with a pixel art style that brings the small town and its surrounding dungeons to life. The story is simple but engaging, revolving around the mysteries of the dungeons and the aspirations of the protagonist, set in a world where adventure and commerce are intertwined. In a futuristic city where technology and ancient magic collide, Transistor offers a deeply immersive experience with its unique blend of action and strategy. The gameplay is a mix of real-time combat and a planning mode where you can pause and plot out your moves, creating a dance of destruction as you wield the mysterious Transistor. The graphics are stunning, with a hand-drawn art style that brings the city of Cloudbank to life in vibrant detail. The story is both mysterious and emotional, exploring themes of identity, loss, and control, set in a world that feels both futuristic and dreamlike. Undertale is a game where your choices matter more than in most RPGs, as the gameplay revolves around a unique combat system where you can fight, talk, or spare your enemies. The graphics are simple yet charming, with a retro pixel art style that adds to the game's quirky and nostalgic feel. The story is heartfelt and filled with humor, but it also explores deep themes of friendship, morality, and the consequences of your actions. The world is whimsical and strange, filled with memorable characters and secrets that invite you to explore every corner. In a world where ancient technology meets RPG gameplay, Crosscode offers a deep and engaging experience that blends fast-paced combat with intricate puzzle solving. The gameplay is a mix of action and exploration, with a strong emphasis on using your abilities creatively to overcome challenges. The graphics are vibrant and detailed, with a pixel art style that brings the world to life with fluid animations and diverse environments. The story is intriguing, set within an MMO-like world where reality and virtuality blur, offering a unique narrative experience that keeps you hooked. Slay the Spire combines deck building with roguelike elements, offering a challenging and strategic experience where each decision can make or break your run. The gameplay revolves around building a deck of cards that you use to battle through enemies and bosses, with each playthrough offering different combinations and strategies. The graphics are simple but effective, with a distinctive art style that gives the game its own identity. The story is minimal, focused more on the gameplay, but the world is full of strange creatures and mysterious relics that add depth and intrigue to your journey. In the quirky town of South Park, the Fractured But Whole invites you to join the kids as they take on the roles of superheroes in a turn-based RPG adventure. The gameplay is strategic, with a grid-based combat system that adds depth to the battles, allowing for creative use of abilities and team compositions. The graphics are true to the show's style, with the same crude humor and satirical tone that fans love. The story is outrageous and filled with hilarious moments, poking fun at superhero tropes while delivering a surprisingly deep RPG experience. The world of South Park is faithfully recreated, offering plenty of familiar locations to explore and characters to interact with. Set on the mysterious Isle of Siren YS8, Lacrimosa of Dana takes you on an epic journey filled with fast-paced action and exploration. The gameplay is fluid and dynamic, with a combat system that encourages quick reflexes and strategic use of skills. The graphics are vibrant, with lush environments and beautifully designed characters that bring the world to life. The story is a captivating tale of survival, mystery, and ancient civilizations, with a dual narrative that explores the perspectives of both Adel and Dana. The world is expansive, offering plenty of secrets to uncover and challenges to overcome. Tales of Zesteria transports you to a world where humans and seraphim coexist, but not always in harmony. The gameplay is a blend of real-time combat and exploration, with a unique system that allows you to fuse with seraphim to gain new abilities. The graphics are colorful and vibrant, with a cel-shaded style that gives the game a distinct anime-inspired look. The story is a classic tale of good versus evil, filled with themes of friendship, destiny, and the struggle to bring peace to a divided world. The world is rich with lore and history, offering a deep and immersive experience. Grim Dawn immerses you in a dark and devastated world where humanity struggles to survive. At the core of this experience, combat is visceral and filled with choices that shape your character and journey. The graphics deliver a moody, dark palette that complements the oppressive atmosphere, with a narrative rich in lore and the stories of survivors in a ruined world. Every corner of the map hides secrets and dangers, encouraging exploration and customization of your hero in an action-packed RPG adventure. In a world filled with dragons and mythical creatures, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen offers an action-packed RPG experience where every encounter feels epic. The gameplay is dynamic, with a combat system that allows for a variety of playstyles, from climbing on the backs of giant monsters to unleash devastating attacks to using magic and ranged weapons. The graphics are detailed, with a dark and gritty atmosphere that enhances the game's sense of danger and adventure. The story is a classic fantasy tale of a hero's journey, set in a vast open world filled with secrets, dangers, and opportunities for exploration. In the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell, and I No Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom offers a charming and whimsical RPG experience where you build your own kingdom while embarking on an epic quest. The gameplay blends action RPG combat with kingdom management, allowing you to create and expand your realm as you progress. The graphics are stunning, with a hand-drawn art style inspired by Studio Ghibli that brings the world to life with vibrant colors and beautiful animations. The story is a heartwarming tale of friendship, leadership, and hope, set in a magical world filled with wonder and adventure. In the aftermath of a nuclear apocalypse, Atom RPG throws you into the harsh and unforgiving world of post-Soviet wasteland where survival is the name of the game. The gameplay is a blend of classic RPG mechanics with a turn-based combat system that requires careful planning and strategy. The graphics are gritty and realistic, capturing the bleakness of a world destroyed by nuclear war. The story is filled with dark humor, moral dilemmas, and a deep sense of history, set in a world where every choice can lead to survival or doom. Set in a futuristic world where technology and magic intertwine, Edge of Eternity offers an epic JRPG experience with turn-based combat and an open world to explore. The gameplay combines traditional JRPG elements with modern twists, offering strategic battles and deep character customization. The graphics are stunning, with beautiful landscapes and detailed character models that bring the world of Huryan to life. The story is a tale of war, love, and sacrifice, with a narrative that spans across a vast world filled with ancient mysteries, powerful enemies, and unforgettable characters. In a world where ancient technology and mystical powers collide, Aegis Defenders delivers a unique blend of action platforming and tower defense gameplay. You'll find yourself switching between characters, each with distinct abilities, to build defenses and fend off waves of enemies. The gameplay challenges you to think strategically, combining fast-paced combat with careful planning. The graphics are vibrant and pixelated, bringing the world to life with detailed environments and charming character designs. The story follows a group of unlikely heroes on a quest to save their world, with the lore and setting deeply rooted in a rich, ancient history that unfolds as you progress. The world is beautifully crafted, offering a mix of exploration and intense battles, keeping you engaged in a fight for survival against overwhelming odds. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up as that really helps a lot. If you think any game is missing or if you're planning to play any of these games, don't forget to leave a comment. Those were the top 30 best RPG low-end PC. This has been another video from New Quest Play, and I'll be here waiting for you for the next quest.